Hi guys, I'm back with my next video for 4th of July, and now I'm in my family room. So I will take you around and show you this side of the room. I know you kind of got a glimpse of it from when I showed you the kitchen and the breakfast area. So painting the room, give you a look around before I go into detail. The TV stand and the fireplace. And from this side, it's a coffee table, futon, and the back windowsill. So I'll start at the front of the room when you enter. And here I just have a couple of occasional tables, excuse me. And I have them displayed with a couple of Uncle Sam hats and a little wheelbarrow that I had last year, and it was just a plain wheelbarrow, so I just added some red, white, and blue carnations to that. And this is the pony wall from this side with the decorations on the chargers and the platters or the cake stands. And there are those candles from Bath and Body Works I told you about. And going down to the computer desk, I have, well, on the left, I have this little teddy that I told you in other videos I got from my husband once when he was in the hospital. He's got his hula hoop and he dances and sings. Well, he sings while he does the hula hoop. And I found this cute little red, white, and blue bow tie, and it has different settings, and I'll show you. It can, where's the button? Here we go. Off, really fast, disco-y, or just a nice paste flash. So that was really cool, I thought. And then again, I have this lady, little teddy bear girl, had last year with her flag. And two army teddies. I guess they're the army, but they're soldiers. And they do sing "I'm proud to be an American." I thought that was pretty cute. And I've also got some little magazines displayed. I've got a Better Homes and Gardens and Women's World. And these are pretty good issues. They have lots of great recipes and fun ways to make pies and cakes and cupcakes. And I would like to try some of those out at some point. And these are good like entree dishes, ribs and things like that. So you can check that out. You'll find some, I like the articles in there and the recipes and things. Now, on the other side, I have some workbooks and educational and yet fun things for the kids to do. This is about the 50 states. I forget where I picked these up from, but I thought it'd be nice, like things for the kids to do. And this is for grade 1. That's just a pamphlet I have from when we went to Philadelphia. And these are flashcards of the United States. So that way, you know, the kids get to learn what the 4th of July is about, other than, you know, having a barbecue or something. And here's another Bath and Body Works candle that I embellished with a ribbon for the patriotic holidays instead of it's actually Valentine's Day. And down here I just have a runner on the drawer, the keyboard drawer that slides out. So that's how I decorated the computer desk. And I got my floor lamp here. And I got a little star hanging. This is actually tin or metal of some kind with a deco mesh bow. And on this side of the room, in this corner, on another occasional table, I just overlaid it with a runner that has red roses on there. And I found this cute cowgirl hat. I'm calling it cowgirl. And it's the shiny, sort of like sequin. And it's got the blue with the silver stars. I just thought that was so sharp and unique for a decoration. And I did this floor lamp the same way as the other. Might be able to see it better if I turn it off. There you go. So, going around toward the component set, I stuck a little flag in there on the bottom with my husband's LPs and albums from back in the day, good old days. And here up top I have, well, some more soldiers in the back. And in a vase, I put it, that's a mason jar, I don't know if you can tell, and it has some twinkle lights with stars that are in a star shape. And coming out the top, I have one of those centerpieces you get like at Party City, and I stuck these pom-poms in there, and it's all one piece. Well, they attached it together, but they're red, white, and blue pom-poms. I think they came from Pier 1. And on either side I have the firecrackers, and this is overlaid with another runner, Home Sweet Home, USA, all kinds of Americana motifs on there. So going along the entertainment area, on the speakers I have another runner with a placemat. I just used a regular red placemat on top, and I have this cool rocket, and this one I forgot to turn on. Sorry about that, guys. But it gives me an opportunity to move it and show you this rocket in the back. And I just stuck this little stick that says USA on there, but it's so great. I love that decoration. And I stuck these rockets in front with flags coming out to sides, and put two other smaller rockets on the left and right to make that vignette up. And I repeated that on this side. And if you can see on this tower, this is the centerpiece I was talking about that I have inside the mason jars in the vase. And this is also added, this little pick there, and that's it by itself. So here's the mason jar centerpiece I made. Just a contrast with all the stuff in it. And that's the plain old centerpiece with just a couple picks sticking out the top. So even when it's down to the bare minimum, that's a nice decoration to use. And in front of the TV, on the stand, I strung some plain twinkle lights, and I got these little signs, and they say Happy Independence Day over here. And I've got some star-shaped tea light holders with these blue sparkle tea lights, and this little sign says have a great 4th of July. And down below, on the doors of the entertainment center, I have these just some bows, and on each shelf I just alternated red roses. I had a white rose on the right, on the left. I don't know where it went to, but it was over there. And these teeny buckets that I found, I think from Target, I just put the plain roses in the top of them. I just snipped it short put the roses inside. So I'll back up so you can get a sweeping view of the entertainment area. And moving along to the chairs on either side, I just draped them over with a blue throw and used my red and white pillows, embellished them. And these are actually the same ones on the sofa, but I flipped it over. I just wanted it to be the solid colors. So we got the plain red, white, and blue. The coffee table here. I have it's overlain with the same type of runner that I have under the TV. Well, under these component set. And I have 2 triple layered Yankee Candle trios. And the scents are black cherry, sugared apple, and berrylicious. I just lit them, but even when they weren't lit, they had a very fresh and nice smell. And in the middle, these are centerpieces that are back to back. So I wanted you to be able to see the prettiness of the centerpiece no matter what side of the room you were on. And I bought it ready-made, but I embellished it with these curly cues and some stars and things to really make it extra full. There's a happy 4th of July sign in there. And again, these little signs. I'm glad I picked them up. When I saw them, I didn't know what I was going to do with them. But I said, what the heck? They're cute, but they're so tiny, I didn't know where I would put them. So they worked out really nice there. Now on the sofa, the futon, I just opened the arms up because it comes with these extendable side tables. And I just tucked some placemats in there. Ran a laced runner, doily-like runner on the top of it. And layered some red tan, and it's blue and beige pillows. It's not strictly red, white, and blue, but I think the colors work, and it works in with the natural decor of the room. So that's that. Going to the back window, I have on either side floor plants. Well, not floor plants, the floor planters. Red, and I surrounded it with this tinsel ring. That's actually a wreath. And I filled it with these tall, like these straw sticks. They're navy colored, if you can pick that up with the camera. And I put the shorter ones, about 4 feet tall, in red in front of them. And I embellished it with this glitter bow and some more ribbon in the back and these tinsel twirls. And I did the same thing on the other side of the room, except I put a blue ribbon. So that gives it a little differentiation. So they're not exactly the same, but they still match, of course. And in the back window, let me back up because I have to get close. Got a bunch of things going on here, as I usually do in this window. It's so high. Got some rockets in the back. These God Bless America and all who defend its sign. Centerpiece. And this is, you may not be able to tell, but this is in the shape of a flag. The placemat under it. And more of the star-shaped tea lights And I have a double I'm at a loss for words, but these stands, because it needed some more height, so I just got another stand and I put a red and a white one together, and there you go. Put some little beads in there, glass beads, and got a little statuette. Here's some more teddies. I'm thinking about the teddy bear. Here's some more mason jars. And I'm going to take a moment and turn my music down. You guys give me a moment, thank you. And again, it's a repeat of the centerpiece that's on the other side of the room. The vase with the mason jar in there, with the other table centerpiece in there, pom-poms, and I added flags to this one. And these picks. So that's that. And this side is just a repeat of the other side. Smaller centerpiece with mums and little mini flags. But this one says, this sign says Happy 4th of July. So wrapping it up, we're over by the fireplace. So in front and center, I found this adorable little bicycle. It was by itself, so I just put it on this mat and filled it with a planter that had some red, white, and blue flowers in it and some star picks. And behind it, I just have one of those wooden crates, because with the backdrop of the fireplace, the bike kind of disappeared, so I needed something light to bring it out. And my planters, the floor plants, I just have simple white lights, and in the bottom I just put these tall stakes with Uncle Sam hats and rockets and flags and stars, pom-poms in the bottom, but the same thing on the other side. And finally, on the mantle, I have a big Happy 4th of July sign that I added some stars to, especially behind the silver ones because they disappeared with the white background. So that's what made me add the stars. But I kind of liked how they looked, so I added a little extra. And going up, I have these red, I don't know what you call them, but they're like gathered, these sticks and prongs, and they're just embellished with these beautiful blue ribbons and balls. It almost looks like a Christmas decoration. And I got some cutouts of rockets in the back, Uncle Sam hats, and more of those little centerpieces, and the mini rockets, and of course the twinkle lights. And way up above, I've got my wreath that I made last year, and that is just roses with a blue and silver ribbon. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and hope you enjoyed watching my decorations of my family room in my home. I will continue with the one in the dining room and living room. I also have to do the foyer and the powder room. So I hope you guys come back, and if you give me a moment, I will sign off. There we go. Excuse me if it's too close. There we go. It's always a challenge repositioning the camera. But thank you for watching. I hope you like the video, and
Give me some comments. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe. So you guys have a happy 4th of July or whatever patriotic holiday you're celebrating. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.